Hi everyone, welcome to IPMCS OTCA Series 3. Today's topic is about quantity takeoff for a trapezoidal footing in CostX. We are Infinity PMC Solutions Private Limited, a project management and cost management solution provider. We provide software licensing, implementation, software training, maintenance and support, staff augmentation. We have a combined experience of 20 plus years in project management and cost management domain. We have 1000 plus hours of training experience for institutions and top corporates in different verticals with certified trainers from Exactel, Oracle, and PMI. CostX is a 2D and 3D BIM digital estimation software with universal application. We call it as an all-in-one single integrated platform. So CostX supports drawing file types of 2D like AutoCAD drawings, PDF, and image files like JPEG, PNG file formats. It also supports 3D BIM model in the format of IFC and DWF, which includes Revit, ArchiCAD, Tekla, MicroStation, SketchUp. Key features of CostX are 2D measurement, BIM takeoff, auto revisioning, estimating workbooks, and report writer. So today's topic is about trapezoidal footing calculation. So you can see this is the shape of a trapezoidal footing which has a cuboid at its bottom and a truncated pyramid at its top. So its volume is comprised of two different components. First one cuboid, which is having a formula length into breadth into height. Second one is truncated pyramid. Formula is 1 by 3 into A1. A1 is the top surface of the pyramid plus A2, which is the bottom surface of the truncated pyramid, plus square root of A1 multiplied by A2 multiplied by its whole height h. So when we speak about shuttering, again cuboid shuttering is perimeter of the cuboid multiplied by its height, and for truncated pyramid also it is perimeter of the truncated pyramid multiplied by its height. So let us see today how we can apply these formula for our takeoff when we have a trapezoidal footing plan. I'm going to CostX. So I have a footing layout. So footing this is my footing layout, and this page contains the footing schedule, section of the footing, and plan view of the footing. So this footing schedule indicates there are three types of footing, F1, F2, F3, which is having different length and width, and there are two depths are indicated. Capital D is the total height of the trapezoidal footing, and the small d is height of the cuboid portion, which is at the bottom of the trapezoidal footing. So, and footing numbers is also mentioned directly in our schedule. So let's see how to do quantity takeoff for this trapezoidal footing by using a dimension group. So before creating with the dimension group, I'll take these length, width as inputs into variables in CostX, which we saw in our previous podcast series. So I'll go to variables, system administration, measurement, standard variables. Here I'll create length of the footing, selection, I'll give type as selection, unit of measurement as meters. Option, I have three different lengths. One is 1.4, 1.6, and 1.9. I'll make it 1.4 as a default. The same way, I'll insert width. Width is also selection, meters, unit, again 1.4, 1.6, 1.9. Default, I'll select 1.4. Okay, so then I have depth, the total depth of the trapezoidal footing, which is varying. So I have three types of depth. One is 0.45, zero point 0.5, and zero point 0.6. So the same way, I'll insert depth, again selection, meter, its unit is meter, 0.45, zero point 0.5. I'll select the default as 0.45 and zero point 0.6. I need to add zero point 0.6. So I'll just edit and add zero point 0.6 also. Yes, now creation of three different parameters for our trapezoidal footing is done. Next, I'll go for creation of our dimension group. Under dimensions, add dimension group. I'm naming it as F1. Folder giving us trapezoidal footing. Now, I'll take measurement type as length, default display as volume, and height. Here I'll enter the cuboid height, which is same for all footing. So 0.23. The same way, I'll give the unit of measurement as kg. So next, I'll enter here truncated pyramid, calculation for truncated pyramid, volume of truncated pyramid, its unit I'm selecting as meter cube. The same way, shuttering here, its unit is meter square. Now I'll go to measure dimension. So I'll delete this formula for wall area and volume. So first, for truncated pyramid, okay, volume for the cuboid we'll see. So cuboid is nothing but, I'll open a bracket, so length into width into height. This is what height of a, sorry, volume of a cuboid. For truncated pyramid, I have a separate formula, which is, we'll open a bracket, A1 plus A2. A1 is the bottom area of the truncated pyramid. I'm taking as length into weight, plus A2 is, I'm going to measure the top portion of the truncated pyramid directly from the drawing. So I will take this area and I have to apply a square root of A1 plus A2. You can see here the formula is A1, which is top portion, A2, which is bottom portion, square root of A1 into A2 multiplied by h by 3. So I'm going here. So I need to apply square root. For that, I'll just copy this. Put our square root is 1 by 2, so I'll just directly type it as 0.5. I'll open one more bracket, multiplied by height divided by 3. So height, here truncated pyramid height is actually I have the total height minus cuboid height, that is what my truncated pyramid height. So I'll go to variables. I have the total height minus my cuboid height. Divided by 3. Okay, so this is what my formula. So the formula is done. So next, I need to add this truncated pyramid volume to my total volume. Then again open this plus truncated volume is in custom one field. We'll add this. Okay, so here in the total volume I'll make some changes. So instead of direct length, width and height, I'll take this from variables. Length into width into height. This is my total volume for the trapezoidal footing. Then I need to enter shuttering. So shuttering is again 2 times cuboid length plus width into cuboid height. Into cuboid height is what mentioned here as height. The same way for my truncated pyramid. My truncated pyramid, it has bottom area and top area. So what I'll do is I'll add both of bottom perimeter and top perimeter multiplied by h by 2 I'll do. So that is what the formula I'm going to apply. So my bottom area is nothing but, sorry, bottom perimeter is nothing but perimeter of the cuboid so perimeter of the cuboid plus top perimeter, perimeter of the top portion of truncated pyramid. So that is what I'll get from measuring area of the truncated pyramid as length. I'm just adding this length. Okay, I have done this. Okay. Okay, just one more time I'll enter the formula, which is 2 multiplied by variable's length plus width into height of the cuboid. The first formula is done. Second formula is again bottom of the cuboid bottom of the cuboid plus top portion, perimeter of top portion into h divided by 2. Height is here height of the truncated pyramid. Depth minus height divided by 2. Okay, so this is what the formula what we have entered. This is the formula for shuttering. So once you are done with this formula, final one is weight calculation, where my weight will be volume multiplied by, so I am taking as 50 kg per meter cube for footing. So 50 kg multiplied by 50. This gives my weight in kg. Okay. So now I have done with the calculation, formula calculations. So now I'll go to default multiplier. As you can see, footing numbers are 10 in numbers, F1 type. So I'll just enter default multiplier as 10. I'll insert. Okay, I have inserted it. Now I'll go to this. So before going for the measurement, we need to check for the scale of the drawing. I'll go to drawing and go to measure dimension and check whether my footing is in scale or not. Here you can see it is 1.44 meter, 1.4 meter, which is in scale my drawing. So I'll not measure the bottom portion of the trapezoidal footing. Instead, I'll measure top truncated portion of the pyramid because I have entered values from my bottom portion. So now you can see calculation for one number and also for 10 numbers I have. So I have formula for truncated pyramid and the same way for 10 numbers I have shuttering calculation also. So the same way F2 type I just copy and mentioning it as F2. F2 and delete all these dimensions. So F2 is again its length and width are 1.4 meter. So sorry 1.6 meter. So I choose 1.6, width as 1.6 and depth as 0.6 meters. And I'll update. So I have F2 over here. So I'll just measure the top portion of truncated pyramid. So you can see whatever the variables we have selected, it has been updated here. Sorry, depth is 0.5. Right, we have taken the volume of all this. So you can see count, length, height, area, volume, weight of the total footing, reinforcement volume for total footing, truncated pyramid, its volume separately, and shuttering. The same way down you have total count for 10 number of items. And the same way we can calculate the F3 footing. So again I'll delete these dimension groups. Okay, so now for this again my variables will be varying, which is 1.9, 1.9 and 0.6. So I have F3 footing over here. So F2 are 6 numbers and F3 are 4 numbers. So I change the F3 to 4 numbers. Yes. I go to layout. So F3 footing and measure the truncated pyramid portion of the footing. Update. So it is having count for 4 numbers. The same way for F2, it is totally 6 numbers of it. So now I have updated F1, F2, F3. You can see. So now if you want the total quantity for F1, F2, F3, you can go to CostX new. You can create a new workbook. It's mentioned as estimate 1. Okay, my entire quantity trapezoidal footing, under which I have concrete, shuttering, steel. I'll go and double click inside the quantity cell. I'll select all the three. I'll drag and drop in the quantity column. So total footing quantity is 27. Okay, the same way shuttering. Shuttering is custom value 2. So total shuttering quantity is again in square meter. This is in meter cube, meter square, and this is in kg. And for steel, again I'll select weight. So weight is selected. So total weight is around 1321 kg, which is 1.3 metric ton. And you can fill rates against it. So now our BOQs are done. So this is how you can do a quantity takeoff when you are given with the trapezoidal footing. So this formula creation is one time for your entire footing. So one time if it is done, then you can use your variable options and you can just copy paste the dimension group and you can do it for other types also. I mean other numbers of footings also. So today we are done with the trapezoidal footing calculation. We'll see in the next podcast series. Thank you. For more details, please contact us at Infinity PMC Solutions. Reach us at info@ipmcs.com. Thank you.